Well, this is another update on the Cummins. I just finished modifying my radiator core support. Sorry for the lighting. So I just want to go over some things I did on mine. Maybe some things I would have done differently. So I tried to adapt the Dodge support to the Chevy, but the way it's just too awkward and curved, and it's not that thick of metal anyways. So I said screw it. I just decided to use some flat steel. Didn't have too much, so that's why I didn't go all the way. I just kind of did half and half over here, and if it's really bad I'll weld in some more. So I just used some flat stock, drilled a hole in it for the radiator, which is right here. That's the intercooler mount off the Dodge. I welded that in. The reason I didn't bolt it in was because you have to clear the frame, so you have to notch that out. Do that on both sides here. Welding did not turn out very good on this because I tried using the weld through primer, and that stuff made more slag. It was awful. I wish I never did it. It was a nightmare trying to weld this thing up. I cut out the box section. I should have cut all of it out. It just made it too flexible. So I welded in these pieces of angle iron on the back side. Did that on this side as well. I ended up welding these rods I took off the Dodge in here. Yeah, I just welded them down at the bottom. My holes got screwed up, so I just said screw it and welded it. Which I would have liked to take them out to work on the front end of the engine if I had to. So, trying to fit the Dodge radiator in, you have to cut out a section on the back side of this, and it looks really gross and ugly, so you just have to cut out a little more steel so you can, I slid in some angle iron, and just one piece this way, and one piece in here, and I was thinking about actually drilling some holes and welding it, just to make it a little more sturdy, but didn't do that. And I put a piece of angle iron down here just to cover the hole. I did that on both sides. Forgot to grind my weld here. And I forgot to weld there. I'm kind of rushing this. It's getting late in the year and my other truck is broke down, so I was hoping maybe I can get this on the road tomorrow. And what I want to show you also is my intercooler. I decided to make these little like bolt. Just want to be able to bolt the intercooler right in. These are 3/8 bolts, and what I decided to use was these little holes here. The other side I cut up. I thought I was going to do something different, but it should hold. So yeah, I welded a piece over the hole, drilled a new hole, put the 3/8 bolt in there, and you can't get too long of a bolt because it'll hit your radiator. And what I'm doing here, down here, is this is going to be where I'm going to mount my power steering cooler. So I kind of rebent the lines to make them go around this way. So that should work. And I think that's all I have to go over. It's going to look all right. It's kind of dented in. It's not very easy trying to make this core support work. Let's go over another Just going over it one more time so you can kind of get a better look of how I did some stuff. Maybe you want to do something a little different. But there's not too many videos on the core support modifications, so this is why I decided to make the video here. Don't use weld through primer, it sucks. Although you may get a little more rust. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Hopefully it'll be running next time. Bye.